Hey guys, welcome back to our old farmhouse. My name's Corey.
My name's Amelia.
And on today's episode, we're finishing up our chores out here before it gets too late. We got a little bit more to do than normal. And then when we're done with that, Amelia's got a special surprise she wants to show off.
Yep.
Oh, we got chickens out, guys. Amelia, we got chickens out.
Oh my gosh! Look, chickens are green! Guys! Look at that!
Let's catch them.
And they're so fun!
Get over here.
They're so hard to catch.
Here, you hold the camera and I'll catch them.
Okay,
Record it.
I'm recording. How do you record on this thing, Dad? Fly! Get flying! Hey guys, get somebody hold the camera so I want to catch one. What about your camera, Dad?
All right, guys, well, we are doing some maintenance out here on our chicken run fence because we just continue to have more and more raccoons coming out at night. I'm not concerned about them getting in, but I did want to make sure that we are as fortified as possible, so I disconnected a portion of the bottom, and unfortunately our chickens keep getting out, so it's still like 96 degrees out or 98 degrees, something crazy like that. And we've been chasing around chickens trying to keep them in the run, which, you know, it's not the end of the world if they get out. We'll just have free range chickens at that point, but it is something that we are trying to keep them in. So I'm really glad that they are exploring more of their run. They have a couple of areas where they dug up the dirt and they're taking some dirt baths, and they're really enjoying the food that they're finding outside. A lot of little frogs and stuff, but I got to get in there and get that done before we can start our chores now. So give me just a minute.
Okay, guess what? Guess what I'm finding? Nuts. And then I go to my nut factory. I can show you my nut factory. And then I smash them open, put them in this glove, and then when I have it all filled up, I'll tie it from the top, bring it inside, and then we'll wash them and crush them open and eat them.
So where are you finding these nuts at?
Oh, anywhere.
So they're like tree nuts?
Yeah.
Good, we'll have some ice cream tonight.
Yeah, but first I have to wash the nuts.
All right.
That's step one. Step one is crush them.
Well, when you get a handful of them, let me know and we'll record it, okay?
Okay.
All right. All right, so as I said a minute ago, we're working on some fence maintenance, and in the process, we just have chicken after chicken escaping. So I did go ahead, I laid down some fence posts, and I just stapled them down temporarily, and hopefully that'll keep everyone in, but if not, I guess we'll still be chasing them. But I think it's pretty simple setup. It should work just fine.
Now find more nuts from my glove.
Go the tree all the way up by the end of the road here.
This one?
Yep.
Look on the floor. And there might be nuts. There will be nuts.
Oh. This is where I find them at.
Just look. The animals might take some. I'm not finding any.
Oh, look around.
What's this?
Been like a week and a half since we mowed.
Found one. Oh, this is good. Found a couple.
All right, you got this now? All right, I'm gonna go back to chores, okay?
Okay, I'll be over here.
All right, guys, finishing up on chores here now. Chickens have fresh water, fresh food. As you've seen, I put some food down right onto the ground. I'll probably only do that about another week or so, but the reason why I do that is I want to encourage that foraging aspect, especially when they're still fairly young. When they are out on the run, they are doing much better now on foraging for food, but before they were really struggling with that. So now that they're picking up and they're getting a little bit better, I'll probably only do that for another couple of days, probably not even a full week, but they're doing great. No more have gotten out tonight so far, so we're keeping an eye on that. There's one more small section that I am going to staple down though tonight. Still got to water the garden. I got to check the compost, and then there's another project that we're doing inside the barn, so I got to go help out with that. Chris is painting, so I'll probably go over and check in on her. And then other than that, I need to check our tomato plants. I think we have some tomatoes that are starting to turn yellow, so I just want to keep up on that, and hopefully in a week or two we'll have some fresh tomatoes. But otherwise, everything's going really great. I got a little bit of trimming to do tonight, and then I think that's just about it. So other than that, Amelia did want to show off her surprise that she's pretty excited about, so we're gonna go on a little trip up. Well, I probably shouldn't say where it is, so stay tuned. We're almost to that point. Alright guys, watering is done. It only took about 20, maybe 25 minutes. I did hook up the sprinkler though, and I got that going on the grass right now. It's still pretty dead, but I do want to be able to mow that up, hopefully in the next couple of days, and collect it for the chickens. And get a little bit more for our compost pile. Now onto the next chore. I got to check some water lines. It looks like we might have a leak up here too, so that's never ending. Jump either. It's been raining out, so it's kind of slippery. Hold on a sec. Oh my god.
I'm scared. Don't move me. I got it. By myself. My feet are very
I'm
slippery.
just holding your wrist and you can see let go.
And then I found the big arm. Oh, freak me out. I believe this is gonna break.
Brand is one person at a time on the ladder.
Oh, I think I see a dead bat.
Alright, stand right here.
I'm scared. Oh, I'm scared.
Yeah.
I'm scared. You guys seen a dead bat?
You saw a dead dad up here.
Don't show that in the video. We might.
Alright, we are in the upstairs section of our barn. This is probably the hottest and creepiest part of our entire property. The barn itself is about 125 years old. This area was added on about 60 to 75 years ago. Really, it hasn't been touched since, but there is very little insulation, or very little airflow in here. There's no insulation, but it is still hot as can be. I want to say it's over 100 degrees, easy. But the reason why we're up here is why, Amelia?
Looking for mine here.
Looking for what?
A beehive.
We were looking for a beehive. So the previous owner kept bees here in the barn. I do believe he kept the beehive up here, and he opened up some windows for them to fly back and forth. But he made honey, candles, all kinds of stuff. We found anything and everything that you can imagine for having a beehive other than an actual beehive. So these two have been up here quite a few times with their mom. I've only been up here once or twice just to check everything out. I haven't explored this side too much. Bram's pretty excited because there's a naked mannequin up here, so We got to keep them away from that. But it is a little bit dangerous up here, so we do have to be safe, right guys?
Yep.
So we'll show you guys around, and hopefully we'll find a beehive.
Okay guys, this is where they made their candle.
Oh, hold on. Bram, don't step on that.
They made the candle.
This was what, Bram?
They made like the wax or iron. I can't remember.
This is very wiggly.
And then over here, there's actually some wax. This one's empty, but that one actually has a ton load of wax in there.
Okay.
That's wax.
Over here,
I think these are frames for the actual beehive, so that's pretty cool.
oh, they were going to build a wall. I think since there's a door, like it's like random.
Pretty cool.
And guys, over here, I think this is the workshop.
There's next door.
Pieces.
What'd you find?
Neck pieces.
Oh, nut pieces. Yeah, there's all kinds of animals getting up here. A little bit of a workbench, a shotgun shell. Lots of furs. The downstairs of the barn did have, I want to say probably at least 100 furs in it, so and all kinds of traps, but those did all get taken. Check out the other side. Bram, watch out for the floor.
That's right there where we make the stairs.
You need to blur that
Yeah, so this is pretty dark on this side over here. This is Bram's naked mannequin that he is very interested about. We just heard a bat. Did you guys hear that?
Yeah.
Walk over there, Bram, see if he gets you.
Betsy,
That would be so funny if you got attacked by a bat on our channel.
I did see a dead bat coming up, and it freaks me out.
It sounded like it was up here.
Is that an arrow or is that like a hook?
I would say climb up there, but you'd fall. All right, goodbye, naked mannequin.
I'm glad you blurred that out of the video.
Oh, there's a pooper scooper shovel up here.
There is? Oh, there is. I know that.
Come up here.
All right, so there is a live trap up here that's been up here since before we purchased the home. So I'm assuming there's some kind of issue with raccoons and squirrels, especially since we've had so many raccoons outside. Just some junk that the previous owners left, including a door. So we might have to check out the door. That might be something cool to add on downstairs in our chicken coop. And then kind of back here, right there, is an old sled. Almost like a dog sled, to be honest. I'm not quite sure what it is. So we're going to have to check that out, hopefully before this winter.
A boat motor.
Yeah, we have a boat motor, a chest over there. Could be full of gold. We don't know. We've never opened it.
We could like try to break it open for a video.
We could. That would be fun. It looks like the thing on top, right here, that wood thing is something for beekeeping. So we'll check that out in a second. We have an old broom and an old bucket. Pretty cool.
Can we use the broom?
Let's keep going.
Scare me. That's Mary Poppins.
The previous owner did have electrical work done up here, so thankfully we have lights. We have electricity, ran some outlets. I don't know why he did not insulate this and put air conditioning on or some kind of vent. That would be for a vent, but there's no motor hooked up to it.
And this is not like not even a hole.
Oh. Oh, there's that bat again.
I'm scared.
Walk over there, Bram. If Bram gets eaten, guys, we'll at least have it on footage.
I'm gonna go there.
Do you see? Look around.
We already have a pet cat. You don't need a pet bat.
Yeah, I don't see it. This is the old roofing from the barn section. They cut this off and opened it up to add this workshop on. And
Let's start to see where the back
this looks like it's the old,
stairs part.
Amelia, stay on this side. This looks like it's the old beehive. All right, guys, we think we found the beehive here. We're going to open this up and see what it looks like on the inside. So, Amelia, you want to do the honors?
Yeah.
Go ahead and grab it. Open her up.
I don't really want to. Can someone help me?
It's kind of heavy.
Oh, that is heavy.
I'm assuming it just stands up, but I'm not exactly sure how this
I'm gonna think we
works.
put it on the other side.
Amelia, the door over there. Be careful.
There's another chest, Dad.
Oh, another chest.
Oh,
Is there a red box?
let's
Urine.
check.
There's red box urine. Red box urine.
Wow. Should we open it up? Oh, there's a hatchet and one of those bee combs. And I can hear that bat over there again.
We have to find
I really like the red
We will
box
come up
here.
and we will open up the chest here soon. Brent, why don't you try the hat on?
Looks dirty.
It's real dirty. You don't have to if you don't want to. All right, guys. Well, why don't we get ready to head back down?
Yep, good.
All right, so we just got done exploring the upstairs loft of the barn. It does look like there is a beehive up there, but it doesn't look like it's anything that we'll be able to practically use. So I'm sure if we had a little bit more experience, it would be something we'd be able to use. But as first-time beekeepers, it is we'd probably want to go with something a little bit more easy, at least easy for us. So we will keep you guys posted. We are shopping for beehives right now. And hopefully either this weekend or next weekend we'll have something at least established and ready for bees, and then we'll just have to go ahead and order the bees after that. So all in all, there's 2 chests up there. Another video when we have some more time, probably a weekend, we'll go ahead and we'll get those opened up and we'll see what's inside of them. Other than that, I think that's it for our chores tonight. So I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.
Stand back. Oh guys, can I show you where I collect my nuts and crush them? This is right on my nuts. They're all in a glove.
Your tree nuts, right?
My tree nuts, should I say. They're my tree nuts. Do you want to come with me to find some more so we can crush them?
Well, I thought you crushed them. Why don't you show us what you crushed so far?
Okay, let me just dump
Pour them out on the table.
yeah, but so I'm going to steal them, so I'm going to put them in my bucket.
Well, I think if you give her the bucket for now, she'll
Here you go, Daddy.
she'll be pretty happy.
Okay, I'm going to come over to you guys. I'm just going to open up the glove.
But you can't get that close to us here.
Yeah, just dump them in here.
What's that?
We have more in there, Dad. I'm catching them. I'm catching nuts.
All right.
These are most of the nuts that I collected. I have more in there that won't come out. I'm trying to get out. Oh, someone coming. Come on. Shake it out. Shake it out. Oh, they won't come out. Come on. I bet it was attacking me. I'm really hot. Because today's like 50, 100 degrees out today.
It's very humid but dry as well.
Yes, I cannot believe it's too hot out here. And I'm gonna probably take a shower.
Oh, we're gonna all have to take a shower tonight.
Even you guys.
All right, well, show these ones off. You don't have to take them all out.
Oh, okay, part of a nut. Part of a nut. Part of a nut. Hello.